Hi guys, Puddin here with the game for you in the Tier 6 Premium German Battleship, the or the P.E. Friedrich, because I can't remember what the E stands for, so that I know a lot of people are just calling it the P.E. or P.E.F., but I'm sure everybody has finished up their campaign and has got this ship, and those of you that have bought it have already bought it. But a lot of the guys I have been going up, and before we move on, is my captain skills, I do believe, are going to be product target, expert marksman, jack of all trades, basics of survivability, basic fire training, advanced fire training, and concealment. The modules will be protect my main battery, longer shooting secondaries, and DAMCOM 1 and 2. Yes, I went with a slight secondary build, and I say slight because I didn't take manual, because it's tier 6, and really manual, to me, it just doesn't feel like it really helps out to warrant the 4 points. I figured they would be better used elsewhere. Now, the actual first thing I did when I saw this game is I looked at the ship lineup, and I did see that we had a oh shit, sorry about that, guys. A gentleman from Cutie or Cuter, I think it was Cutie, but he's also an A.P.E. Friedrich. I'm going up here to try to hold the what would be, I believe, the A side flank, the northern flank instead of the southern flank. I'm trying to hold my shot on the Nuremberg, as I do believe the Scharnhorst shoots HE at me, and if y'all noticed, I actually had AP loaded. Some of the reason you guys are seeing this is for that right there, is your AP can still do damage against ships. To me, the overall issue with the PE is it's a 4x2 setup. You have low tier dispersion. You have German accuracy, so missing those extra barrels kind of hurts. The other thing is these are 14-inch guns, and you know what? I've just seen so many people sailing around shooting HE out of this thing. Fortunately, we didn't get another Citadel on the Nuremberg, and that is one of the issues that you will get with the PE. Now, of course, there's an angry smoke cloud shooting at me, so there's no point in rushing it, really. Just want to maintain my distance from it. The one thing I do like about this ship is it really can take a beating. This is going to be normal matchup for this ships. Kind of when everything settles down. I have gotten in a lot of tier 8 games, and it's still done significantly well, but it's kind of difficult to carry in this ship when you get up tier to 8, because the 14-inch shells just don't have that punching power, which is why you really see a lot of people just shooting the HE out of here, instead of realizing that they can use their AP still on a lot of targets. Scharnhorst has shown me plenty of sites where my AP is warranted. Just have to shoot it in the correct spot. As we get a nice 8,000 salvo. And that's what I mean. Like, the AP is still very good in this ship, and I'm going to stress that a lot because I'm really tired of just seeing HE spamming PE. And I'm sure a lot of people are doing it for the lulz. We're going to try to take out the Scharnhorst. I select him for my secondaries, but my secondaries will shoot even if I don't select him. But if there's 2 targets in the area and you select one, they will shoot whatever you select. If you do select a target manually, which is clicking on the ship, you will get a slight accuracy bonus. It's not going to be huge game breaking, but you know what? 0.1% is better than a 0.0%. Is making a nice 4,000 salvo on the New Mexico, and I do a double take wondering what the heck the Algeria is torping. That guy's 14 kilometers from me. New Mexico's not known for its speed, so I don't think he's going to make up the distance. For your 9 kilometer torps that look like they're kind of getting at max range. Now, the one thing about lower tier ships, like the New Mexico, is it turns. Its turning radius is like, it's unbelievably. Like, when you spend a lot of time at the high tiers, you will forget how well these lower tier ships turn. And, you know what, that kind of maybe overshot, but this guy's continuing his turn, still showing me broadside, still going to put, you know, an AEP into him. Now, if the guy is going to go bow in, or you are going to kind of shoot at DDs, then yeah, low DHE, you know, burn them. There's no shame, but you know, you're not going to get a Citadel per se, with, you know, the HE loaded over AP, and then we find out that there's actually two DDs in this area. It's still going to shoot at the New Mexico. The Bliska is shooting at me. I believe the Texas shot at me too. I believe all of them have kind of taken a shot at me. But what I'm going to do here is actually kind of go in. Sorry about that. I don't want to get you guys with another loud cough. Get these guys selected for my secondaries. And then I'm going to, like, you know, turn out. I'm not going to push these guys, but if I push them just a little bit, to push them back, it may be just enough to give us some breathing room. Immediately select the Bliska, and like I said, it's just, you get a small bonus for it. So you might as well do it, but there's the reason why I didn't want to continue the turn. Oh, torpedoes. Now, luckily for us, the Bliska is well within its concealment. So, you know, we're going to be able to keep this guy spotted. Looks like he's trying to push our DD. And man, do I miss the old Battleship AP on DDs, which I think did not need to be changed. In my personal opinion, if you got spotted in DD and got spanked, well, you freaking deserved it. The problem wasn't Battleship AP; it was the double damage bug that was in the game. The Bliska got our cruiser, and I do believe he got our DD killed. But that leaves the Texas and two DDs on this side. Now, what I'm trying to do is be a bigger target for these guys, to let our gentleman and cutie, you know, dish out the damage. I've never had a problem taking the damage for somebody else to get and do the damage, especially when I'm diffed up with people. It's like a nice 10,000 salvo. It looks like our cutie friend may have needed some help, you know, just by getting them to shoot me instead of him. This is something that, you know what you will see in competitive is, you know, you see two people holding a flank. One guy starts taking the damage, then another person comes up and takes it to do relief. You trade your health. Well, I think we've done a decent job of at least pushing these guys away from pushing up this flank. Everybody seems to be scattered all over the place. You know, the Texas is running away, whatever. I'm content with letting him run away. It's these two DDs that kind of are uncontested, getting to our going towards our cap, as the Bliska gets spotted trying to make a move on, I'm going to assume, both of us. Unfortunately, my blind fire turned nothing up, and somehow this guy gets spotted again, and it looked like from our PE that's on cap. There's no way this gentleman didn't send torps. It's just a matter of when, where, and of course we find this out. But luckily, I was angled toward him, so I was able to make my turn, mitigate the damage, and luckily not take a flood as I overshot him. And this is the problem I say with it's 4x2. If I just had two more shells, maybe one of them could have accidentally dropped in, even if I aimed incorrectly. You're gonna get a lot more misses with these guns, per se, than actual hits. But I don't know where the second DD is, because the Ballista smoke cloud. Gonna take a pop shot on the Ballista and luckily get him. But as we can see, I have burned through all of my heals. And I'm still burning, and I'm really not going to put it out because I do want to conserve my health. Now, at this point, I exactly don't want to be the front runner. I don't want to be the one pushing because I don't really have any more health to give. And there's a DD somewhere, and luckily for me, he missed with all of his torps. I hope he misses. It's been a while since I've seen this. Gonna take a blind shot on him, and man, those kind of just ended right there. I barely missed him with that blind shot. But you know what? We do have this guy selected for menus. Texas comes in on me. Not exactly sure what our friend from Cutie did, but if you notice, we have now kind of set up a decent crossfire on these guys. This game is still anybody's to win. Luckily for me, these torps are going to die out, so this is all skill, no luck. I have to put this fire out because I want to conserve as much health as possible. Because the Texas can actually hit me pretty hard, and you can see all of those shots coming in on me. Really want to try to stay silent and take much more strategic, thought-out shots instead of just shooting stuff. But I know this DD has to die. I do believe I had the HE loaded for that, and of course, yes, there it is. You know what? Just because I want that DD still to recognize me as a threat, that I will still shoot at him. And as we can see, he's still burning. So, that's a good thing as I get the Confederate. But luckily, with the smoke cloud and the islands, I'm able to take free shots in on things. I wanted to take a shot in on the New Orleans because I'm so used to that ship having radar, even though it doesn't anymore. I didn't really think I'd be able to hit the Bajoni on top of it. Some of these low-tier Russian cruisers just give me a hard time. Just like all of the French cruisers give me a hard time at any frigging tier. But really, it's still anybody's game. Like, I can easily die. There's not much to do for me. I'm really not in the greatest of positions to help out the our remaining P.E. Friedrich, but you know what? We still kind of have cross shots on everything. But what I'm trying to do is use all of these islands to conceal any and all of my movement, to the point of where if something spots me, it's definitely going to be the destroyer. See that Texas was going to take shots in on him. I'm like, he's kind of turning in. I got the AP. It's not going to be the best. Wasn't sure where the DD was. But luckily, with us shooting and getting that fire on the Jervis, our Jervis can easily handle theirs. It's going to be a difference of who and what else get into play to help him out. And I'm slowing down, waiting for the Texas to make his move to come up to our cap. Luckily, something spots him. I see that he's turning, so I take my shot. But, you know, as you can see, I took my shot. I moved forward and got unspotted. If any of you have watched Oni's stream, or you may have seen him in plenty of our videos as the Wicked Worm, his big thing is, you know, if you just survive and help your team, you know, do the damage, be a threat. Like, me simply being alive means that these guys have to be aware of me. Like, if they forget about me, like, they can easily die. Like the New Orleans, that just got deleted by me. It was 7,000 damage, but still, that's 7,000 damage that somebody wasn't doing because their guns were reloading. And just that threat alone means that, you know what, they have to respect that. And you can see that Texas is fighting our P.E., which means, you know, he's kind of showing me broadside because he needs to bow into him. Maybe if I had a little bit beefier guns, stronger guns, I could have finished him, or you know, we wouldn't be in the situation because I could have citadeled him or something. But still, you know, at the 6,000 damage that nobody had to do, that put him down to where pretty much anybody does any damage to was going to kill him. Like our p.e.Friedrich didn't have to reload to do more damage to the guy because in essence, he shot 2 salvos because I'm still alive. I shot mine, and he's still alive. And that's a big thing of what Wicked tries to teach on a stream, and time to plug Wicked's stream. You know, if you guys do enjoy watching this game, I would highly recommend watching him stream. I believe he streams every day, like 9 to something. I think it's all Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure, but he does have a schedule. I will definitely make sure that there is a link in here somewhere. But I mean, the main reason I wanted to showcase this game is, you know what, you can utilize your AP. The one thing I try to tell everybody is kind of treat these things like cruiser guns, kind of like a Scharnhorst. You have to know what you can shoot AP at, and you have to know what you can shoot HE at, as we just delete the enemy cruiser. You know, with a Citadel, you know. You just have to be aware of what your target is, what you're shooting at, what are the ranges, can you actually do it. Now, I do believe this Fuso is barely moving forward, which is kind of where I am just there. But this guy's still showing me broadside. You know, AP is the correct choice, as we find out the guy's actually reversing. Wasn't the ship's fault. I didn't do a lot of damage. It was my fault because I aimed poorly. I was unaware of what he was doing. As you can see, the guy's playing with his speed, which, you know, screwed up my shot. But I do believe this gentleman is going to die with somebody's shot. I don't know if it's mine or if it's somebody else or this fire. But now we're going to just check out the post-battle results. Now, I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Part of the reason I made this because I got so tired of people shooting nothing but HE out of their p.e.Friedrichs. And nobody really wants to talk about the huge strength of this ship. Is really, it can take a massive beating. You will be surprised at how well, when angled properly, you can take one heck of a beating. You just have a hard time dishing it out sometimes. We do appreciate all the support you guys do give us. Please keep those replays coming in. We do love them. The email for that is in the description down below. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We're quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.